Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fate and Fortune with True Oracle. I'm Lady Zelda Kelly, and I am here to bring you a reading for your next 48 hours. Now, this is a pick a card, pick a deck reading. It is for all signs, it is a collective reading, and it may or may not resonate with you, but you know what? This is going to be fun because you get to pick what pile you want, and especially with the dice on it. So this is pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. And you're welcome to pick one pile, 2, or even 3. You're welcome to choose them all if you like. So I want you to just sit back, take a breath, wait a second or two, contemplate on it, and pick the pile. Because here we are, and do me a favor. While you are waiting, please subscribe. We'd like to have you join our family. Please click the like button, hit the notification bell, because your future just may depend on it. So thank you so much, my darlings, and here we go. Pick your pile. If you have chosen pile number 1, this is for you. We have the number 5 with the dice. We're going to put it to the side. Now, before we get started with the next 48 hours, we're going to draw a telepathy oracle card just for you, just to set the tone of the next 48 hours, just to give us an idea of what is going to be happening for you and what you can expect. Here we are. Card off the top, and it is yes. Wow, this is wonderful. Trust your intuition. I'm telling you, I love that for you. In fact, if you want to take a screenshot, you may do so now. Save it as your wallpaper. You can refer back to this, and if we need to, we will come back to this as well. So now we're going to put this dice on top of there, and we're going to just lay out 3 cards. We're going to get an idea of the next 48 hours for you. Spirits, guides, angels, we ask for guidance and direction. For pile number 1, the next 48 hours. 6 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Swords. We're going to put this to the side. So what this is telling me is there's been a lot of giving and receiving, but especially giving. And it's been given by you. I believe in this regard, it is starting to be a little painful, only because you're worried about the people that you're giving to. You see, this here, this 9 of Swords, is an air element card, but it is also a card of that, I like to say, 3 a.m. in the morning, you get up and you think, oh my heck, what if this? And what if that? Well, if they say this, then I can say that. Well, if they do this, I'll do that. Right now, you're in a position where you can give. Right now, you've been in a position where you can give, but that position may be waning. I want you to know within the next 48 hours, you have the yes card here, but it's okay for you to say no. That's the most important thing. Be confident in your own self to say, you know what, at this point, do you have someone else that you can ask? Because I'm not really in a position right now to help right now. I would, but I can't. There's just something for that. Now, we're going to add 2 more dice to this. And the number 5 is grace. So you've had a lot of grace with someone, maybe more, multiple people. And we're going to see where the dice land. Definitely the next 48 hours, but grace is definitely going to be a part of this. It is a time in which it's going to be starting over, and you need to be learning the lessons, my darling, of this little, well, I'm going to say exam, the test of the universe, the test of your guides. Because, we are not supposed to give until it hurts, regardless of what anyone says. We are supposed to be giving, but yet making sure that we can take care of ourselves. and our own family, maybe our own friends, maybe just ourselves first. Because if we can't take care of ourselves, if we don't make sure that we are taken care of, we can't make sure that we can take care of others. Because in the end, and you may have been here before, but in the end, many, many times we come to that position where we give, but then when it's time we need something, there's no one there. You don't want to be in that position again. So, yes, to trusting your intuition. I think that's very good right here. But perhaps no to that person who is asking again for a little bit of help. Nothing wrong with helping others, but asking again for a little bit of help, okay. It's going to be up to you. I can't tell you what to do. It's going to be your intuition, and that you must trust it, definitely. So within the next 48 hours, you can expect someone asking you for help. But also, I would expect someone offering to give you help, even if it's advice, even if it's a little something. It's going to be something that is going to warm your heart. So that, my friends, for number 1, is your next 48 hours. I'm loving this for you. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. We have the number 5 here, and we're going to take that and put it to the side. All right, but before we can begin, we're going to be drawing a telepathy oracle card just for you, and it's just going to set the tone for us. And wow, the energy is a lot here. There was a lot that flew over here. We're going to shuffle it a little bit more. You've got a lot of energy around this. So what's going to be happening in the next 48 hours? And your telepathy card is this: moment. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. Even if you don't have a partner right now, it's always good to concentrate on that moment that you can bring to the present and hang on to for the future. Because you know what? Just the idea that you remember this means that there was a lesson. So we may want to refer to this. And if you'd like to take a screenshot of that and use it as a wallpaper, well, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right, so we're going to be putting this dice over here. Now, we're going to be asking next 48 hours for this lovely person, and deck number 2. Pile number 2, pick a card. What are we saying? What are we doing? And spirits, angels, guides, we're asking, what is the guidance and direction that is needed for the next 24 hours? Card off the top. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The World card. Loving that. The Two of Wands. Isn't that a sweet little thing? These are beautiful cards. And the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness, look at this. How beautiful and how wonderful. We'll put these to the side. My darling, the fact that you picked this pile, and the fact that the World card and the Wheel of Fortune has come out, it tells me that you are now on an upswing. It is your time where the world is your oyster. The world is at your feet. It is your time now because you've got a Two of Wands here. You have a decision that you need to make. And maybe, just maybe, this card plays into that. The magical moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. I'm going to say the wands are a fire element, and I believe that you have had a fiery time, that fire in your belly, that time in which this is just almost an exciting time, and the next 48 hours should be very exciting for you and should solidify the fact that things are going to be going in your way, going in your direction. This Wheel of Fortune is telling us that there is this upswing because, as you know, life goes in waves, and you have been suffering, yes, suffering from that downturn, from that wave that has been on the downside. Well, now it's your turn. The next 48 hours are going to be very positive for you. It's definitely going to bring you joy, bring a new beginning, a birth of a brand new beginning. And you may have to just sit and contemplate things, but definitely a decision is yours. And it's really, really wonderful because, you see, this Two of Wands, this little fellow has his back kind of toward us. And that means he's putting the past in the past where it belongs. And it's okay to do that. And it's okay to bring these memories forward. So they remain in the past, and yet you have the good memories taking forward. Because we can't dwell in the past, because then we'll live in the past. This is telling you, my darling, with this Wheel of Fortune, you have every element at your beck and call. You have every way and mean available to you from the universe to make what happen, make what you want happen. This 5, another 5, is a number of grace, and it is a wonderful number for you. We're going to take some dice and we're going to see exactly where this leads up to. And wow, just wow. Look for confirmation that you have actually learned some lessons. You will not have to go back and repeat a lot of lessons, meaning in relationships, in career. There is a possible move for you, and definitely grace is going to be bringing you forward because you will have the grace to make it through this time. I know it's been tough, and the next 48 hours may just basically seem like, okay, when is this going to happen? Well, I want you to know, just because you can't see what's going on doesn't mean nothing is going on. It means it's happening for you on your behalf behind the scenes. So the next 48 hours is going to be really, really great for you, my darling. And I'm here for it and wishing you well. I hope you love this because I love this for you. You have got your bases covered. Thank you, and stay tuned for pile number 3. If you have chosen pile number 3, then this is the pile for you. This will be your prediction for the next 48 hours. And I'm excited for you. We have the number 2 here. We're going to take this and put it to the side just for a minute. And before we get started, I'm going to draw this telepathy oracle card just for you. And here we go. This telepathy oracle card is going to give us just a base, just a message that we can build a foundation on for you. Attract. Oh boy. The appeal of the soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. Oh, I love this. And you know what? Look at this. Pairing. And there is the number 2. We're going to set this to the side just for now, and we may refer to it in a minute. Spirits, guides, angels, we're asking for this wonderful person watching, what is the next 48 hours going to bring? What is in store for the next 48 hours? And here we go. And we thank you. Here we are. First card. The Knight of Pentacles. Isn't he beautiful? The Sun card. That sweet little face. And look at those possibly Stonehenge in the back. I love it. And then here we are, the Devil card. And no, he is not the devil. and neither are you. This is the card of Capricorn, but I have an understanding of what this means. Putting these to the side. This is telling me that you are attracting, all right. You are attracting, it looks like funds, money to be coming your way. Now, will you receive it within the next 48 hours? That's going to be up to the universe, but I think it's going to be very soon. And the attraction part is what's going to be happening in the next 48 hours. You may get a letter in the mail that says, oh, this long-awaited bill or this long-awaited invoice that you were waiting on has been paid in full. Don't worry about it. You may get a letter in the mail or your email that says, oh, well, we're refunding you XYZ money because you overpaid, or you're not due that much. You see what I mean? There's a lot of things that can happen here. This Knight of Pentacles is not only announcing that, but it could be also announcing a move if you have chosen this pile. That's exciting for you. The Sun card tells me that you are definitely on the right track. And I want you to know with this attract card, if you want to hold that as a wallpaper, you're welcome to take a screenshot and use it, because I'm going to tell you, I think the next 48 hours is going to be very significant for you. Now, why does this devil come up if it sounds like this is such a great reading? Well, quite frankly, it is such a great reading because this indicates these are two very positive cards. This indicates the fact that you've been laser focusing on something. And the fact that it is Capricornian energy, it's that energy of always wanting to do the right thing, not only by yourself, but by others as well. Yeah, sometimes we get a little obsessed with things. Yes, that's possible. But in this particular case, it's okay because your attraction and your pairing goes way beyond, and you now are bringing in exactly what you need. That should be very exciting because look at this little sun card. That sun card means that it's brightly shining on you, illuminating the path that you need. And yes, there's a little path. I'm going to hold it up here. You can see the little path there. And that little bunny is contemplating to move on, and he should, and he will. This is a great card because it says, after all of your hard work, you will be achieving your goal. That is so wonderful. Now, if you're not moving, you may have already moved, you may have thought about it, but it may be money coming to you from the sale of a home. It could be money coming to you from the sale of a car, or even a bonus, a quarterly bonus coming in. Whatever that case may be, look at this. He is at rest, knowing that he did his job. He's an action card. He did his job. And now all he has to do is wait for that sun to start shining again. In the next 48 hours, it definitely will. Now, we're going to take this. We've got some other dice here. We're going to see exactly what's going on for you. And this is exciting. And let's see. Definitely. I'm going to say this. Everybody in this particular reading has been getting the grace today. And I believe grace is going to be the topic of this entire reading because there is a divine inspiration over you, my darling. You've been given this grace because it has been kind of a tough, not kind of, I'm being a little generous on that. It has been tough on you coming out of this past year and into this new year. You are expecting something to happen. You are attracting it to come across. And definitely the grace is coming, and within 48 hours, you should be hearing about it. You should be understanding it. You should be receiving some indication, and you will be attracting it. If I were you, I would start calling it in and just claiming it. because these are excellent cards for you. The next 48 hours should be very positive because it is going to set the tone for you for the next few days, the next few weeks, next few months, and maybe even as important as the next few years. This is wonderful, and I wish you the best. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to invite all of you to be a part of this community. Please subscribe, click that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. Won't you do that? Let me know what pile you chose. Let me know what you're expecting, because I am excited to bring this to you. And if you'd like to have a reading with me, please check out the links in the description. And I'm just really happy that you're going to have a really great beginning to a new week. Thank you so much for visiting us, and you take care, and you know I'm going to see you again soon. Bye for now.